afternoon, everybody. Christy from Getting Into Prepping. I want to just talk about something that has been bothering me for a while now. We're currently having fairly regular load shedding, and with load shedding, there's always the question of what happens at the water processing plant in your area if there is load shedding. Logic says to me that there is a possibility that something can go wrong while there's load shedding, and there can be untreated water that actually seeps through or flows through into the system, which obviously can cause you harm. The reason I actually want to that I'm talking about this is something that happened over the last couple of days. My wife has been Elma has been battling with stomach cramps and having problems with her stomach, to the extent that you can actually see on her face that she's really suffering. There's something wrong. And it's not only her, there's some of her colleagues at work that's experiencing the same type of scenario, that also has these cramps, and that's been going on since last week. It's now Wednesday. Since last week she's been having these cramps and talking about these cramps, and so it's not something that is just for the last day or two that it's been going on. It's been going on for a while. So she actually decided this morning that she's going to go to the doctor and get this sorted out and treated, because this is really getting out of hand now. So on her visit there, she was informed by the doctor that officially he cannot say this, but unofficially there is a problem with the water, and the water is causing this nonsense. I recall last year about the same time, I had exactly the same type of scenario where I also had I was vomiting. It wasn't nice. It was really a terrible feeling, to such an extent that I while actually chairing a disciplinary hearing, I had to tell the people to please excuse me. I went to the bathroom and I actually laid down on the floor just to get myself composed again. I was dizzy, I was nauseous, I was having stomach cramps, and it just wasn't a good situation. Now, almost a year later, she's exactly suffering from the same type of scenario, and that is becoming a concern to me. I have mentioned in some of my other videos that in the event of Eskom failing, the next thing that will fail, or that will become a problem, is our service delivery. That will be a problem in terms of water. That's going to be a problem, and the fact that sewage removal is also going to become a problem very quickly after we've had a problem with the electricity. Now, that was my train of thought for a while now, and with this incident of Elma becoming sick because of water, it just strengthens that the whole thought process and the whole way I'm thinking about this. So that's something I just want to highlight to you, that please be aware that if you find out that you've got a problem like that, the first thing you should be thinking of is your water source. Is your water clean? Is it really as safe to drink as is said? I know that currently we've got a cholera outbreak in the southern part of southern Africa, not South Africa, southern Africa. So that's also one of the things that I'm keeping stored in at the back of my mind. So make sure that your water source is as clean as they claim it to be, and do everything in your power to make sure that is actually the case. I actually took a decision during the course of the day, after Elma has informed me about this, that I'm going to treat our drinking water with some chick, just to make sure that it is as clean as possible, and we are protected against anything that is not supposed to be in the water. So that's going to be my plan. I've got a 20-liter little JoJo lookalike tank that I'm going to use. I will show you some photos of it later. that's what we're going to be using for our drinking water and making sure that our drinking water is fine and drinkable and safe. So yeah, I just want to give you this information. My preparation is going to be to make sure that I treat my water from now on, make it sure that it is safe and drinkable without any issues and tissues. So that's my plan. Think about what your situation is. Think of if you think it's worth your while, do the same type of thing, but at least think about it and then take precautions wherever you can, because at the end of the day you have to protect yourself, because our government and the resources that we currently got available is not capable of doing that. So with that being said, keep on prepping, make sure that you are safe, make sure that you look after yourself and your health and your family, and until the next video, see you then. Keep on prepping.